Hey y'all, I'm back. As promised in the Vita Cost haul video, I was saying that I was going to come back and share some things with you all about how to clear and cure a yeast infection. Now, for some women, for the majority of women, I've read they are more common than we think. You're going to get a yeast infection at least once in your life. If you're a diabetic woman or a woman who has a suppressed immune system for any reason, such as AIDS or anything like that, you're going to be more susceptible to yeast infections. And believe me, like I said, I've had my share of them, but I cleared myself pretty much of them by doing a couple of things that I'm going to show you. I haven't had to deal with one in a while, which is really good. But I'm going to show you some things that you can do to relieve the symptoms and also to kill the candida, which is what yeast is called. Some of the reasons, and I wrote a couple notes down so I would not forget anything that I want to say, but some of the reasons that other than a suppressed immune system and diabetes, that a woman would get a yeast infection is hormonal changes. I've read that women who go through menopause or certain things like that, they are more susceptible to yeast infections. Also, not cleaning well. Yeah, sorry to say it, ladies, but not cleaning well and everything will definitely, or cleaning with the wrong products, will definitely get you in line to get a yeast infection. And also not letting your vajayjay get enough air. You gotta let your vajayjay get some air. Okay, so on a cleaning tip, I don't use soap to clean my vagina. You just don't use soap. Most soaps have a lot of strong ingredients in it, and they can throw your pH off. And once it's thrown off, you're able to get more and more back to back. So try to find some kind of feminine wash or something like that that's very gentle. I would stay away from anything perfumed at all. Most of the time, well, the vagina was made to clean itself out, so you probably don't need anything perfumed. If you keeping it clean, if you know what I mean, and and you're not doing too much to make it be dirty in the first place. I'll just say that. But yeah, you definitely have to be clean with your your sex life and all that stuff. You know, you have to make sure that you clean up behind yourself and everything, and it is what it is. Y'all already know what I'm saying, so I don't even have to go there. But yeah, so once your pH is thrown off, you are pretty much susceptible to a whole line of these things if you are not careful. The first thing you want to do is you want to definitely clean up your diet. You want to not eat any processed white foods or anything like that. Rice, white bread, all that stuff. You want to kick that to the curb for a while. It's going to be pretty much like a fast for you. You want to stay away from all that stuff because it's actually going to feed the yeast, and it's going to make it more aggressive and make it multiply, so you really don't want to do that, okay? So you don't want to feed the yeast. You also want to flush your system out as best as possible. So what you want to do is you want to up your water. You want to drink up to a gallon of water a day, if you can. Drink up to a gallon of water a day. Flush your system out very good. You also can use no sugar added at all cranberry juice. That'll be really good. That'll help you along with the water to flush your system out and just clean your urinary tract out of everything. So that'll be good for you to do also. Another thing you can use, and you can put a tablespoon of Bragg's apple cider vinegar into your water when you drink it, and your cranberry juice if you want, but I just recommend the water. You want to put a tablespoon in your cup or whatever you're drinking. That will help balance your pH from the inside out. Another thing you can do, they tell you not to take sitz bath, and that means to take a bath, a sit down bath, when you are having a yeast infection. But I found that sometimes it helps some women relieve the symptoms. And you also can put a third to a half a cup of this into your bath water. This is very good for killing yeast on the outside. This will actually probably relieve a lot of your symptoms. This is one of my #1 things that I would go to for yeast infections. This stuff works miracles for, so it'll definitely relieve that. Don't put a whole lot in there. Half a cup will probably be good. If you put it in the morning and you're going through the symptoms, you might experience a little bit of burning. So that's the warning with this. You will experience some burning if you put too much into your bath water. But you take your bath lukewarm or a little bit cooler than lukewarm, and put like a 1/3 cup to a half a cup in there. If you take a bath with a lot of water, maybe a little bit over half a cup. But just play it by ear and use as much as you think you're going to need. But this is very good. And only the Bragg's apple cider vinegar with the mother is what you want to use. I find that a lot of the other vinegars, they're filtered to death. Some of them are just white vinegar with color added to them. So you really want to just not deal with that and just go with the Bragg's. This is the best kind. So this is definitely worth its weight in gold. So you want to get that. Another thing that you can do to relieve the symptoms is you can use aloe vera juice or gel, whichever one you want to use. I recommend this to help cool down there. It's gonna give you a cooling sensation. It's not gonna throw you off. It's actually good to get your pH back together, so you won't have to worry about any other side effects with this. The way that I recommend you use this is you go out and you purchase some feminine wipes, and get the unscented kind. I got these from the store. I usually get the Always brand, but the Equate brand is okay too. As long as it's not scented, has any dyes or perfumes in it, it should be fine. Any other kind of wipes, I don't know about baby wipes or nothing like that, don't do that. I'm just throwing that in there. But I don't know, maybe you could, I don't know. But I just recommend the feminine wipes, so they're made just for your vajayjay. So what I do is I just open these up, and you can leave them in here, or you can put them in a Ziploc bag, or you can put them in a Tupperware bowl, whatever you want to do. But you want to just do the whole, and you want to pour some in there and saturate these pretty good. Saturate these pretty good. Keep them closed and keep them sealed, and you can keep them in your bathroom, in your cabinet, wherever you keep your feminine products at. And whenever you go to the bathroom and you feel like you have, and you can actually put these in a small Ziploc bag and put them in your purse. Take a few with you to take them with you if you're going to work or somewhere like that. And you take these wipes and you wipe yourself to clean yourself up after you go to the bathroom every time. And plus, it's going to keep you keep that itching and burning at a minimum. So that's a really good tip that you all could use. Another thing I would recommend you do is eat a lot of fresh organic garlic. I got this at Whole Foods for $1.99. It comes with 3 bulbs in it. It's a lot of garlic in these bulbs, so you can eat this cooked. I recommend you eat it raw. You can kind of dice it up and swallow it like pill form when you're drinking some of your water, or you can add it to all your food, whichever way you want to do it. But garlic kills candida, so this is going to be one of your major components in your fight against that candida. So keep that in mind. Eat as much as you can. I have read online when women said they made a suppository out of galls and wrapped the piece of garlic up and then inserted it. I have not had to try that, but if I had to, that would make a lot of sense, because if you eat it and you insert it, that kill it from the inside out. Another thing that I recommend, and I actually got this from a lady on here. Her name is Hair, Nails, and Beauty Tips, and I'm going to share this one with you. I didn't have a pad. I didn't bring one in here with me to show you, excuse me, y'all, to show y'all what you should do. But tea tree oil is another good way. And what you want to do with the tea tree oil is you want to mix it with a carrier oil. So what you're going to do is take some tea tree oil, like 20 drops, and put the 20 drops into an empty bottle, and then fill it up the rest of the way with olive oil. You can use grapeseed oil or jojoba oil or something like that, but I recommend olive oil. Fill it all the way up, and what you'll do, and this is actually one of mine. I haven't had to use this, but it's my tea tree oil and my olive oil, and it's in an old tea tree oil bottle. What you want to do is put the little dropper in there, and I'm going to say my hand is a pad, and you're going to drop the little drops onto the pad. You won't need that many drops. I'll say maybe 5 drops on your pad. It's going to instantly give you a cooling sensation, and what it's going to do, you're going to wear that pad all day. It's going to work on killing that yeast, just like a monostat cream or something would do. Okay, but less chemicals, more natural, and it actually works just as good, believe me. And you can wear that all day. You don't have to sleep in or anything. And you can do that every day for 5, 6, 7 days, and that will help clear it up. Also, I saw in a video she did the other day that she recommended rosemary oil, and you can do that rosemary oil the same way that you do the tea tree oil. Just put it in a carrier oil and drop it on your pad. And she actually said that the rosemary is better, so I can't vouch that because I have not tried it, but I wouldn't put it past it because rosemary does have some pretty good properties. You can just look that up on the internet or Google it or whatever. Now, another thing you can do also, this is the last in the sequence, but these are called Aselgos yeast. These come 60 tablets to a box. They're homeopathic medicine, which means it's more natural. And it does the exact same thing. It's actually a form of a probiotic, which I recommend you get also. Acidophilus, you want to get an active culture acidophilus, and you want to take that along with the azo, and that stuff, all of that will help your immune system get back together, get your digestive tract back together, because the yeast is usually in the digestive tract. So that will help it get back together, and you will start to see symptoms subside probably within the first 2 days if you stay aggressive with the regimen that I just gave you. You can do all of these things, or you can choose to do whatever works for you, a few of them. Like I said, the acidophilus and the azo really works. You will probably not have to use this whole box, but if you have a very aggressive yeast infection, I recommend that you take all of these. And what you will be doing is taking 3 of these a day if you have an infection. So I would recommend that you take the whole box. Buy you another box and have it on standby, because it says on the box that you could take 1 per day to prevent future outbreaks. So I got this off Vitacost because it was $5 and it's usually like $12 in the store. The cheapest I've got in the store is $9, as I said. So I got these to keep on standby. I like to have stuff in my medicine cabinet so I don't have to just run out to the store getting stuff if something happens to come up. Okay, y'all, so I hope some of these tips help you all. Like I said, if you're very aggressive with it and you just decide to not eat any white stuff, if you decide to just go aggressive at getting this cured, I'll say 2 weeks at the most, 14 days at the most will get you in the clear, where you don't have to worry about anything if you are aggressive and do these things every day. To me, it's cheaper to buy these items than to keep going to the store to buy $18, $19, $20, $22 monostat creams. And sometimes those things don't even work. They don't work to where you just kill it fully. Where if you do these things, it will help you in the long run. And these things are just things that you'll have in your kitchen or in your pantry that you can just run to. So I hope y'all got some good information. I hope that helps you all. Thumbs up the video to let me know if it helped you or if you like it. And that lets me know what to bring you all later. So it motivates me to bring you more videos. Alright, so thank y'all for watching, and y'all have a good evening, peeps.